This region originally was a high-trafficked corridor. Historically, it was a trade corridor for indigenous populations, and it is today.
It's the state's largest economic corridor. It's where most of our export goods move through. The Columbia Corridor and Columbia Boulevard and Lombard are really the core of our industrial sector.
Over the next year, we'll be working to identify needs and prioritize improvements. The purpose of the Columbia Lombard Mobility Plan is to identify ways to improve safety, freight movement, access to jobs, services, recreation, and opportunities. The focus of the plan is generally on the two corridors between I-5 and I-205, as well as connections across the corridor or parallel routes within a half mile. To the north of Lombard Street is primarily industrial, and the area to the south is primarily residential.
Yeah, access to me means to actually have sidewalks and improved roads and safe railroad crossing and side streets you can drive down.
At OHS, we have a lot of staff and volunteers that are avid cyclists, people who like to get around on foot or on their bikes, and I think that if there was a safe way to do it, we'd have a lot more people doing that. Many of our clients are coming here via public transit or walking a long distance from those buses with their pets, and it's not safe for them or their animals.
One of the problems with congestion is that as we slow down the trucks moving down the street, it means they can do less during the day. Reducing the deliveries creates other problems, other economic problems. So really what we need to do is make sure that those trucks that are on the road are moving down the road efficiently.
In the early summer of 2019, we asked residents to identify the issues you were experiencing on the corridor and share ideas for improvements. Almost 1,500 comments were left on an interactive map that pointed out issues such as dangerous intersections and on and off ramps, difficult merge points, pavement condition issues, and the need for sidewalks and bicycle connections. These comments, along with technical analysis of the existing conditions, will be used to develop a comprehensive project list. Projects will then be evaluated, grouped, and prioritized. In late 2019, these will be shared with the public for review and comment. The final plan will be presented to City Council in the summer of 2020.
One of the things that's really interesting to me about the corridor is how close we are to the Columbia Slough. Here at OHS, we actually have like a little secret gem in the back. We have a native woodland that's home to a lot of native species.
The ideal corridor for me is continuing that great mix of wildlife habitat, family wage jobs, and industrial areas as well.
An ideal corridor would feel less chaotic, more accessible. It would be safer, and that's what I think our community needs and our community wants.
To learn more about the project, we encourage you to visit the project website,